Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our lesson, How do organisms reproduce? In my last lecture, I had explained you male reproductive system. Okay, along with that, I explained you the structure of testes and various parts of the male reproductive system, such as testes, then vas deferens, epididymis, penis, prostate gland, bladder, seminal vesicle, ureter, the function of every part I have let you know. Now we shall move towards the female reproductive system, which is also playing an important role. Students, we are knowing female reproductive system also has two actually reproductive organ. First is ovary, means which is primary or necessary sex organ, which we get from the birth. This ovary is saying us whether we are girl or boy. So this is very important system in the female body, and this is primary or a necessary sexual reproductive system or the sex organ. Okay, for this necessary or primary sex organ, the other secondary sex organs are also helping. So here we are going to talk about necessary sex organs and accessory sex organs or secondary sex organs in detail. So this is the diagram of the human female reproductive system. This is the proper diagram. I shall let you know this part is called as a ovary. This is called as a oviduct or fallopian tube. This part we will see in detail. After it, this is the part which is known to be uterus. Here is the pair of ovaries, pair of fallopian tube or the oviduct. This is uterus. This part which is narrower at the end called as a cervix, and this is called as a vagina. So here this is the diagram of the female reproductive system. Now one by one every point I shall explain you in detail. So now students, we will see all the parts of the female reproductive system in detail. See students, you can keep in front of you one diagram and I shall go on explaining one part. Okay. See here, the female reproductive system consists of a pair of ovaries. You can see in your diagram, a pair of oviduct, uterus, vagina and vulva. The main function of female reproductive system are to produce egg. See here, what is the main function of the female reproductive system is given here. To produce egg, receive the sperms and provide the site of the fertilization. Female reproductive system produces egg, receive the sperm during sexual intercourse through the ejaculatory organ, that is penis, copulatory organ, that is penis, male penis, and provide the site of the fertilization. Not only fertilization, implantation is also taking place into the implantation of the growing embryo, right? Implantation is also taking place, and the development of the fetus. Fetus means the baby who is into the womb of the mother, that is called as a fetus. That is also taking place into the womb of mother. So these all functions has to perform by the female reproductive system. Again I would repeat, produce egg through ovary, receive the sperm through receiving it through the oviduct or the fallopian tube, and in a fallopian tube only the site of the fertilization is there, implantation of the growing embryo and development of the fetus. These all the things has to perform by the, or it is performed by the female reproductive system. What is the next function? It also produces hormone that control the various stages of the ovulation. See a student, ovulation means what? The release of the egg. Okay, there are 4 steps. 3 steps are involved into the ovulation. That also we will see in detail what happens in this. So various stages of ovulation and maintenance of pregnancy. Okay, once the woman is remaining pregnant, that time taken care is also done by the female reproductive system. After it, in the menstrual cycle, first ovulation is there and then menstrual cycle arises. So this is also done by the female reproductive part. So we will have a look on the first part, which is called as a ovary. You can see students in your diagram, ovaries. What is ovary exactly? You can see here in the diagram. See students, you can see this part is called as a ovary. These ovaries are always paired form. This is first and this is second, right? You can see here, this is one and this is another one. So ovaries are always in the paired form, oval shaped organs located in the abdominal cavity. See a student, these ovaries are always present into the abdominal cavity. Only vagina is the external part of the female reproductive system. Other parts are inside the body. So these are present into the abdominal cavity near the kidney. What is the function of this ovary? What these ovaries are doing? This and these two ovaries. What these ovaries are doing? These ovaries are producing thousands of ova or egg cell. Egg cells is also called as a ovum or ova. Then the ovary when the ovary matures, one egg at a time in every alternate month is released. Understood? At the time of the birth, the woman has in its ovary millions of eggs. Okay, but until they get its puberty, because after puberty the menstrual cycle starts. So until puberty, the only thousands of eggs are remaining. Others are getting died. Millions of eggs are present at the time of the girl's birth. Okay, every girl's. But once the puberty starts, until that, because the time of the puberty is 11 to 14. So during that period, before that period only, before 11 years of the girl, what happens? The only thousands of egg cells are remaining. Others are getting died. And so after maturation of the secondary sex organ, what happens? The ovary releases one egg alternatively. Means in 1 month this ovary will release egg, and in the next one this ovary will release egg. So alternatively every ovary is releasing its egg. Secret female sex hormone. Female sex hormone. There are two types of sex organs in a female. First is estrogen and second is progesterone. This estrogen is secreting through this ovary. Estrogen is responsible for the secondary sexual characteristics, okay, which are formed into the female. While progesterone helps or maintains the pregnancy. These are the ovary. So this is the ovary, paired oval shaped organ located into the abdominal cavity near the kidney and produce thousands of ova or egg cell. The ovary matures, whenever the ovary matures, one egg at a time in every alternate month is released, and it secretes the female sex hormone like estrogen and the progesterone. Now students, you can see this part. This part is called as a fallopian tube or oviduct, because when the egg cell is released, it comes over here, right? So this part is called as a fallopian tube or duct. Duct means what? The tube. Okay, so fallopian tube, this part is called. This oviduct is also in a pair form. There are two tubes, right? So two oviducts are present. Okay, and this oviduct is about 12 centimeter in length. This is about 12 centimeter in length. It has a funnel shaped opening. You can see here it has a funnel shaped opening near the ovary and carries ova or egg from ovary to the uterus. What it does? It carries ova or ovary. Means from here what will happen? The ovary will release egg, and through this funnel shape it will carry and it will move it into the uterus. Understood? So this is the oviduct or the fallopian tube. Here only, whenever the sperm cells are delivered through the male reproductive system, then what happens? The male sperm cells are moving towards here, and egg cells are coming here, and here is the site of fertilization. This part is the site of fertilization. So site of the fertilization in the human female is the fallopian tube or the oviduct. This opens into the uterus from both the side. It opens, this fallopian tube opens from both the side into uterus. See students, this part is called as a oviduct. We will see the structure of this oviduct in detail. This oviduct is also divided into 4 structures mainly. Okay, we will see. This is ovary. Just now I showed you this is ovary, which releases egg every month. And here you can see the finger-like projections. Okay, here you can see the finger-like projections. And above it, this finger-like projection is designed for what? To catch the egg. Whenever the ovary will release the egg, this egg will be catch by this part, and that part is called as a fimbriae. See here students, whenever the ovary will release egg, that egg will get catch by this part, finger like projection, like a finger only. How we hold the things with the finger? If we want to pick up anything, we are using our fingers. So here is also finger like structure is there, and through this finger like structure the eggs is getting picked up, okay, or it is taken up, it is catched by the fimbriae. This part is called as a fimbriae. After it, this another part, means from here, okay, this part is called as a fimbriae, through which the egg is getting catched. Then next part, from here to here, this part is called as a infundibulum. This part is called as a infundibulum. After it, the part is there, and this part is only the site of the fertilization. See here, fimbriae and infundibulum is not the part of the site of fertilization. Rather, this part is called as a ampulla, and this part is the site of the fertilization. After it, before entering the zygote into the uterus, or before entering the egg cell into the uterus, there is one part. That part is called as a isthmus. This part is called as a isthmus. So here you can see the four parts. First is fimbriae, infundibulum, ampulla, and isthmus. Then there is the next part, students, that is this part, which is the inverted pear shaped, okay, inverted pear shaped part. That part is called as a uterus. Now we will talk about this part, which is called as a uterus, or it is also called as the womb. Uterus is the pear shaped, inverted pear shaped structure, broad on the upper side. Here it is broad, and at the end it is narrower. At the lower end, means upper end is broad but lower end is narrower. You can see here in this figure, okay. This part is called as a uterus, which is the shape is like a pear but inverted pear. The upper part is broader and the lower part is narrower. The upper end of this part is called as a body of the uterus, and lower end of this part is called as a cervix. See here students, this part is called as a cervix, and the upper part is called as a body of the uterus. At the upper end, it receives the oviducts of either sidewise, okay, means it will receive, okay, in this body what will happen, it will receive egg either from here or from here, okay. It will receive the oviduct of the either side, whereas the lower end of the cervix open into the vaginal canal. What will happen, the oviduct will open into the uterus. This oviduct and this oviduct, both oviducts will open into the uterus and end into the vaginal column, okay, and it will end into the vaginal column. The inner layer is helpful. See, there are three layers: the inner layer, middle layer, and the outer layer of this uterus, okay. So inner layer, what inner layer would do, this inner layer is helpful for holding the baby, as well as it's a site of the implantation too, okay. The inner layer, what inner layer would do, it will hold the baby, as well as the implantation of the baby also would be taking place after fertilization process. This middle layer, what is the function of this middle layer? This middle layer is muscular, okay. So it increases whenever the size of the baby is increases. Whenever the size of the baby increases, the size of this uterus is also increases, and that is increases due to this middle part, because this part is muscular, understood. And this is the last layer, that is called as a third layer, or the third wall of this uterus. This third wall is providing protection to the baby, okay. So inner wall is the site of the implantation, it holds the baby. The middle one is increasing whenever the baby is increasing, and the outer layer is providing the protection for the baby. So this is all about uterus. Then student, this part, this narrower part, okay, which is the lower end of the uterus, this called as a cervix. It is the lower end and the narrower portion of the uterus which opens into the vagina. Whenever the baby is forming into the womb of mother, this part is closed, it is never opened. Okay, this part is open at the time of parturition. Parturition means what? Whenever the baby is taking birth, that time this part has to open. Okay, and this is the painful process because the baby is coming out through the cervix and it passes through the vagina. So that this part is very very important, and it opens whenever this part is open whenever the baby is coming out through it. So it is the lower end and the narrower portion of the uterus which opens into the vagina, and which is really very important part whenever the mother is conceiving the pregnancy, because the baby, if this part will not be closed, then baby can come down. So baby cannot come down, it holds because of this part. Okay, muscles of cervix controls opening and closing of the uterus. Whenever the mother is conceiving a baby, that time this part is closed, and whenever the mother is now ready to take the birth from the womb of the mother, that time this part is opening. So this is all about cervix. Now students, there is the next part that is called as a vaginal tract or vagina. This is always 9 centimeter long. Okay, in the female this is 9 centimeter long. What is the function of this part? This part is the copulatory organ. Male and female are having sexual intercourse, so that time this part receives the sperms from the male partner. Environment of this vagina is acidic, that I said you already. This vagina is acidic in nature, which has a pH of 3 to 4. Okay, so this is acidic in nature, and this is acidic because of the lactobacillus bacteria. This lactobacillus bacteria is symbiotic in nature, and lactobacillus bacteria is present in it, and so that it turns the female vagina acidic. And what is the function? Why the female vagina is acidic? Because to avoid the infection, any other foreign particle or any other microorganism should not enter into it. Okay, through any channel, any foreign particle must not enter in it, and there must not cause any kind of infection, so that the female vagina is always acidic to avoid infection. As well as the function of it is, it serves the birth canal too. Means the baby is coming out through this channel. So this is all about the vagina.